ESPN college football analyst Joey Galloway is catching a lot of smoke on social media right now because he claimed that before Deion Sanders coached prime time, that he had never heard of Jackson State University. Okay, so folks on his ass, Jack. All right, so we're gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. But before we do, make sure y'all click that subscribe button. We need your support. We love you and we appreciate your support. Okay.
No doubt.
But if you're watching and you enjoy what you've been seeing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You feel me? And also, if you want to, you can go ahead and join, become a member, officially become one of the realest ones, to my and get all the perks that come with that. You feel me? I am your boy First Letter. That is my brother Tim G. Jacob, the honorable one, and this is the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Put it on some.
Yeah.
Okay. So T, off camera, we were just talking about Joey Galloway. We remember watching him play. Actually, like I said, he used to run a hell of a go route. One of the fastest players I remember. Seeing play. Now some say he ran a 4.18 before. I think in combine they clock him at 4.2 something up.
He hit him 4.18, 4.19. He was sub 4.2. Like
but that was at
that
in
was
college
like
though.
just a college thing. Yeah.
Yeah. But combine wise, they had him at 4.2 something.
Yeah, 4.2s or something. Yeah. He
motherfucker.
Fast, special.
Okay.
Special fast.
Played his college ball
Ohio State.
So a blue blood program. Okay.
Yeah.
But I guess his attention never went outside of that. You know what I'm talking about? And guess maybe he ain't got no kinfolk down south, and he never paid attention in history class and learned about segregation. Maybe never learned about James Meredith and all those people. I don't know, T. So
I guess so.
What are your thoughts on Joey Galloway saying he had never heard of Jackson State University before prime?
I think he's just talking too damn much, too fast, and he ain't thought about what the hell he's saying. He done heard of it. He probably sat back after that segment. He probably sat back and went, "Damn, Jimmy Smith was from Jackson State, wasn't he?" Like I do. They're going to flame me now. Yes, be ready because you got flame. I'm at a point now where I don't need people to tell me what they never heard of or don't know. How about you supply me with what you know and be factual too, if you will. Like don't just tell me you ain't never heard of this till prime. Like don't give prime no more credit than that. Don't give him no extra credit. Don't try to be able to get the sit down interview or anything like that and prop this guy up. Like, don't do that. Just tell me what you know and leave it at that. Okay. If you're an analyst and you got the ability to analyze and pay attention to and give constructive criticism about the game and what you watching, give me that. But don't tell me you ain't never heard of Jackson State. Don't tell me that. If you haven't heard of Jackson State in any shape, form, or fashion, I personally think they should fire you from ESPN. You should just leave. You should be done with college football analysts. Go do one of these like pods or something and just go on over there with that. Like you cannot be on national TV saying stuff like that. It just makes you look bad, in my opinion. It just lessens your credibility to give me really good college football talk when you say stuff like that. So don't don't do that. And I don't blame nobody on Twitter for flaming him. They should flame him. You got people out there that are kind of wanting to protect him, saying, "Well, I'm from this school and I never heard of too." Okay, yeah, but you never played with Jimmy Smith. You weren't in the same draft as Steve McNair. You didn't. You had an old lineman that was a HBCU grad. like if you and also we always challenge people to be students of the game, learn about, you know, some of their favorites or legends and where they went to school and all this stuff. And there's plenty of legends that have played in the NFL that came from Jackson State. So how you not know? Like you can't, how you not know? It's impossible. So, you know, I personally think he should just like take a hiatus from TV. Just go on off TV. And we'll catch you next year or something. We'll get back around to you.
See, I wonder, has he heard of Mississippi Valley State? Given that he's a receiver, and I would assume he thinks that Jerry Rice is the GOAT, arguably the GOAT football player.
He'd probably say Steve Largent. He'd probably tell me something like that.
Like I wonder, does he know that Jerry Rice played for Mississippi Valley State? Or, okay, let's focus in on JSU because he did specifically say JSU. Walter Payton himself is arguably the greatest football player of all time. Was the all-time leading rusher, and you cash a check to cover football.
You can't say you don't know sweetness.
We be in a barbershop getting out on folks who don't know the game, but them folk, you know, they ain't getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, cats be in the barbershop, popping they shit, might not know what they talking about. You getting paid to talk about football, and you telling me arguably the greatest football player of all time, you don't know what school he went to?
Big Mama knows sweetness.
Come on, man.
Big Mama know who Sweetness is and where he played at.
Like this dude, they got an award named after this man every fucking year to this day. Emmitt Smith done passed him in terms of yards, but you got a Walter Payton Man of the Year award, and somebody who gets paid to cover sport. Nothing ever said, "Oh, I want to learn more about Walter Payton. Let me watch this football life on Walter Payton." That shit's mind-boggling, bro. That'd be like, I don't know. That'd be like somebody getting paid to cover the NBA, saying that they don't know where Michael Jordan went to school. Or somebody getting paid to cover basketball today, not knowing that LeBron came out of high school and went to St. Vincent St. Mary.
You got to slide him off TV, man.
Like some shit you just, we talking about, maybe he don't know Leon Barney and Jackie Slater. Okay. Maybe he don't know Dr. Doom. But Walter motherfucking Payton.
That's it. That's all you need to know. That's it. That's it. That's all you need to know. And we through talking about it. That's what I'm saying. We through talking about it after that. That's all you need to know.
Come on, bro. That's nuts to me.
And you know, I can't even believe Joey. Like if Joey Galloway called me and said, "Man, I really, really like I really didn't know about Jackson State. I didn't know." I'm gonna say, get off my motherfucking phone with that bullshit.
Sonic Boom of the South. Can we offer you some Sonic Boom of the South? Like,
well, you know. I
know people are saying, okay, some are arguing that they outside the culture, they on the West Coast or they on the East Coast, and they might not know that. Again, as a history teacher, former history teacher, y'all motherfuckers on the East Coast and West Coast don't learn about segregation. Y'all motherfuckers on the West Coast and the East Coast ain't learned that once upon a time in America after slavery, your kinfolk, I don't give a fuck where you at. You might be in California, you might be up there in Detroit and New York and all that stuff. Your kinfolk come down. Y'all ain't learned that your black ass couldn't go to these white schools no matter how good your ass was. Y'all ain't learned that. If y'all ain't learning that, then y'all so-called states y'all in that y'all think so much better than y'all need to stop saying that shit. Obviously, something wrong with your fucking education, or your ass wasn't paying attention. Because just from that alone, you should learn about some of these schools. Maybe not all of them. Maybe not all of them. Okay, but at least some of these schools. And Jackson State is I keep saying, a blue blood HBCU program. It's like, okay, Grambling, I'm going to put Grambling as Alabama. Eddie Robinson, I got to speak Joey Galloway language now because he don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Joey, the way you view Bear Bryant or Nick Saban, that's the way we view Eddie Robinson. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so that's Grambling. But like your school, Ohio State, that's what Jackson State is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those ones.
Mm-hmm.
Grambling up there, but in that next few right there, there's Jackson State.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just like you got Alabama here, and then you got Ohio State, and you got Notre Dame, you got USC and all that kind of stuff. Well, that's what Jackson State is in HBCU. So it ain't like we saying like, dude, you cover sports for ESPN and you got to know about Tougaloo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And no shots at Tougaloo at all.
But
But Tougaloo is a smaller,
very small.
It's a private school. It
private
ducked off. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe you don't know nothing about that. But come on, dog. We got Walter Payton. There's 4 Hall of Famers. Got the Sonic Boom of the South. Michelle Obama, the one and only first lady, black first lady ever, then came down here and gave a commencement address.
Mm-hmm.
Your ass, I ain't never heard of to Prime.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they boys been saying some wild shit to defend Prime, bro.
They do.
They've been saying some wild shit.
They do. They getting out of control. And to me, to be honest with you, it's just at a point now you just got to go and slide that cat off TV for a minute. Like he can't do no bold coverage.
Right.
Like he can go cover, like do analysis for games, but like sitting in the studio and talking about whatever news wise and all that, he don't need to do that. Just go talk football. Don't go talk about the news. Don't go talk about college football news, any situations that's going on. Don't give me that. Cause you just lost all credibility with me. Like I'm gonna change channel every time I see Joey Galloway from now on. It's like, oh, Joey got something click. Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
Shit crazy, man. They ought to make him cover a game. I was gonna say they should make him cover the Celebration Bowl, but he'll probably just be slurping Prime the whole time.
He done they said there's a tweet out there said he put a helmet sticker on a FAMU kid back in 2019. So
that's the producers. The producers slid him a paper showing what the kid did. He ain't watched that game.
That's probably true. You're probably right. Yeah. You're probably most definitely right. But I mean, it's just getting out of control, man. Just look, just step down. Relinquish your seat for a minute. Until like, you know how they tried to give Kyrie all these things that they wanted him to do to get back to work. They need to give Joey Galloway like 3 or 4 things to come back to work. Like he got to watch A Football Life, Walter Payton.
Get all that up in you.
He got to get all that up in him. He's going to come down here and tour the campus. Okay. And then he's going to have to go to the Sports Hall of Fame, Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame.
Right.
He got to roll through there and read about all the folks that's in the Sports Hall of Fame that's from Jackson State. He's going to get that up in him.
Right.
And then, if you want to get him a stamp burger, I feel like that's fair. He won't get some good eating. Just get a brother a stamp burger, send him on his way.
Hey, let him talk to Rob J real quick while he's here. Tell
I don't think he deserved that.
No, Rob might get slick with him, and I love to watch it.
Rob might get slick with it.
So you never heard of Walter Payton?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But see, Joey ain't gonna be able to, that interview. He ain't gonna interview well because Joey just too plain. He ain't gonna be able to interview. It wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't waste Rob time with that one. Like
right.
Nah. Matter of fact, let Rob get Joey's seat. How about that?
They don't want that real one on there.
Let's do that. Now, y'all want to take it up a notch with ESPN college football? Put Rob in the seat for Joey. We good.
Then shout out to Rob J. Rob J worked his ass off. I was at Jackson State's exhibition game for the women's team. Jackson State versus Tougaloo.
Mm-hmm.
Rob J up in there working the camera and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Rob J work his motherfucking ass off to this day. He already got a Hall of Fame career.
We do. He go sit down right now.
Can sit down.
He can sit down right now. He don't choose. He choose not to.
Still putting in that work.
Yep.
Well, America, y'all chime in. Tell us how y'all feel about George Galloway. Somebody never heard of Jack State before prime. Again, remember now, this is a guy played in the NFL. This is a guy who gets paid to talk college football.
Football.
I guess he never heard of the great Walter Payton and where he once roamed.
He got to sit down and watch it, man. He can't get his seat back until he watch it.
Put it on some.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?